Well, let's start with most people at this stage, and if they listen to our first podcast, know you want to be in the market, right? And so you'd seem it might be simple. Put yourself in low-cost index funds, might be the description a lot of people tell me, and a lot of journalists will even say to me, isn't that just the solution? And I'd say, yeah, that's part of the solution, but let's look at reality. Reality is that most individuals are putting their money in the market. They're usually doing it through a mutual fund. And if you look at, Dalbar did a great research study. They said 30-year study from 1985 to 2015, and they said, what did the S&P 500 do? That's easy to calculate, 10.28%. So you're doubling your money about every 7 years. With that kind of compounding, that's how people become wealthy. That's how they get financially free. The only problem is they fortunately figured out what the average investor actually made, and they didn't make the 10.28. And the reason is because, and the number they got was 3.66%.
Huge difference.
Gigantic. Now you're doubling every 20 years as opposed to every 10 years. To give you an idea, over that period of time, if you're compounding through time, $50,000, compounding at 10.28, you're going to have just under $1 million, $941,000. 3.66%, you're going to have $146,000, not $1 million. It's mind-boggling what happens. So why the discrepancy between what the market offered and what the average investor got? The answer to that is two things: fees and fears, right? We've talked a little about fears in the last podcast, so if you haven't watched it, I hope you will. But we're going to talk about fees here because fees can destroy your financial future. You can do everything right. You can make all the right investments, be all in the right piece, and you got your financial boat moving towards your ultimate goal, and you got not a hole in your boat, you got half the boat missing if the fees are too high.